Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII with me, Get Daved. In the last video, Sephiroth killed Aerith. Now, aside from the fact that Cloud almost did it himself, the Sephiroth-Cloud connection should be getting more than a little concerning as well. With Cloud being the leader of the group out to get him. Alright, let's see here. There's kind of a weird way to get that treasure off to the side. Can we just simply twist around? Yes. Viper Halberd. I believe that has 5 slots and double materia growth. 4. I'm getting rusty. If memory serves, Cid does get one with 5. And I don't know if we're going to see anything too interesting in this fight. And, gonna do one little materia adjustment here. Well, I'm not sure which one we get rid of here. I guess Revive. Enemy skill fills the role of a lot of spells. Actually, the +2 strength to magic is probably going to be more helpful on Cid overall, since he does have a ton of materia. So we'll hop our way up there. Working our way around, given the, the fact that there's automatic control in some places and everything's kind of helix-shaped. Makes it a little weird in spots. So we twist around rather awkwardly. Have kind of a cool little area here. You get to climb up the cracks in those cliffs. Still nothing new. Actually, I'm going to show this one. That little guy back there is trouble. So I'm going to make sure he dies. Mini is kind of an awesome status ailment that makes you take more damage, and you can only do 1 if you attack physically. Those little guys can also eat you when you have mini status. Don't want that to happen to everyone. Alright, upgrade to elemental materia. That's a nice treat. It means if we put it in armor, instead of reducing things to half damage, it's actually going to grant immunity to an element now. That crack is, or that chasm is too wide for us to scale it, so... We should be able to go down from above, though. Oh, this looks interesting. And potentially dangerous. For some reason, I associate these guys with an enemy skill. We'll be getting an item that'll make manipulation a lot easier shortly. Having some bad luck with the death blow. Well, I'll tell you what, let's just kill it as fast as... Oh! Always nice when time works. So I count 4 treasures, 3 in chests and 1 in a piece of materia just off to the side. No crown. Powerist is really helping out Cloud's attack. Hypno Crown is pretty nice. Tell you what, I'm gonna keep that on hand. When you're trying to learn enemy skills, it's really useful, though. I guess doesn't really matter. Bolt Armlet is a lot like the Aurora Armlet, except it works its magic for Lightning Elemental instead. We'll lose one materia slot. Alright, what was de-equipped? Luck Plus. I kind of want that. It's kind of tempting to try mastering that one quickly. So I'll drop Gravity. I tend not to rely on that materia very much. I can't go to the right? Apparently not, but we got some exercise. Should have done this in a slightly different order. And down the game's longest ladder. I think this is a Magic Plus materia down here, if memory serves. Independent materia that raises your magic stat by 10% at first, eventually up to 50. It's a pretty good one. Coupled with magic materia, you can really do some wonderful things. I'm never going to cast Confuse. I don't actually mind Berserk status, though. These guys look interesting. Their use of Bolt makes me suddenly worried. Well, I will not be using magic again. If you aren't sure if you're going to be able to get a Yao, sometimes settling for hit is okay, because I've missed a couple ones in moments when I'd really like it. I feel like there's a small bit of lag because of the recording, or I'm making excuses, one of the two. With her later ones, it starts to get harder and harder to get the Ya status, but also sometimes it's even hard just to get a hit, because often you do that when you're not being careful about timing and... Alright, here we go. This is a decent area to farm chocobos, or at least there's a spot somewhat nearby where that is. I kind of like this part of the game coming up too, because after the extreme intensity, some of the things we've just done, the pace slows down a little bit, and I feel like this upcoming town is, I don't know, I've always associated with a place of healing. In terms of pacing, it's good that it's there so you can recover from Aerith's death. If you're the sort of person who gets emotionally invested. just found it hard because a lot of people I know actually don't really allow themselves to care about things like this in a game or in a movie or something. I think that's a bad way to be, personally anyway. You'll be poorer for taking the safe route in life. And you can just see it over the mountains on the side there. Town of Icicle Inn. Oh, you've seen this before, but the fight won't take long. They sell weapons over here. It's just a sleepy old mountain town. Maybe it's the Canadian in me that finds such a place like this, you know, comforting. And we do not have enough money for what we need here. Sell a Force Dealer. Yuki is hard to part with because it's a unique item and has the special property of being stronger when an ally is dead. But Power Soul, absolutely keep no matter what. Motor Drive is a double growth weapon, but the Platinum Fist is like it, but better. We have not used Red 13 in a while. I won't be parting with that. And I don't think we were going to use this. I chose not to use the nail bat already. The Gigas Armlet, I don't really care for, but we get so little money for selling it that I'm not going to bother. And I'll sell both, might as well. And I find it so hard to tell which one of Kate Sith's weapons is good. Oh, I'm not going to use them anyway. Alright. That should have freed up some money. Gonna go with Tifa here. Definitely Cloud. And I guess Sid, so we'll be good for now. We've still got better with the Seraph Comb for Red 13 if we decide to draw him in. Might be kind of nice to get this for Barrett so I have something that I definitively know is good. That'll do for now. The Power Soul is very good, and will turn Tifa into a one-woman wrecking machine soon, as I've mentioned before. But there is one key item we need to get before it's at full usefulness, and it's still a little ways away. Make some use of this extra materia slot. Gonna switch things up with Cloud here. The Luck Plus materia is technically of more use on Tifa, because she's got... Whoops. Not Magic Plus. Her Magic stat's awful. Because I think we would draw the most benefit of a critical hit out of her. Alright, let's explore us a town. Kind of an interesting room down here. A lot of people play this game and completely miss everything of significance in this place. Kind of a cool layout here. If you fiddle around on this control here, the woman may look slightly familiar. That's Aerith's mother. And Professor Gast on the left. I believe they mean the North Crater. A calamity from the skies. So I guess that's how the Cetra died out, maybe? Or was there something else? Genova. I think it's a mistranslation that they referred to it as he throughout. So 2,000 years ago, Genova falls from the sky, severely damages the planet. And eventually wipes out the Cetra. So it's still floating around there. We'll be meeting Weapon. Impossibly powerful. Not a bad man. And one more video. Oh wow, we got a couple options here. You should name her Aerith. Kind of odd that they didn't know it was a... Yeah, whatever. You guys having a fight? I don't know if you have to worry about that. A young Dr. Hojo, everybody. You could use her as a human shield. Find it an interesting twist that Sephiroth respected 1969. Sephiroth respected Professor Gast so much and despised Professor Hojo. And then Hojo killed, well, ultimately both of Aerith's parents and Sephiroth, Aerith herself. So we'll spend a little bit more time poking around. Oh, snowboards aren't all that bad. Oh, cats aren't all that bad. It's a pretty good snowman. This rustic cabin belongs to one mountain explorer, although he's not really here anymore. He may be dead. if he's been gone for 20 years, I'd say if you break 127 hours, it's over. Shouldn't a compass suffice? Oh well. The Northern Crater is a pretty interesting area. There's some really good stuff there too. I don't want to get caught up spending too much time there. This is typically where I inadvertently power level my characters, though. Costa del Sol people, eh? Still wearing their bathing suits. I think I'm good. Can I ask you why you're not interested in this service right now, sir? I'm just really not in the mood for an inn right now, thank you. Would you be interested in hearing about our other promotions? I think I'm fine for now, thank you. Have a good night, eh? Welcome back to Recreating a Telemarketer Call with me, Get Daved. Yes, there is. Nope, that's how you get a materia. Okay. Wow, he got the shaft. Hey, Johnny! Maybe I can take it. All true. I smell something fishy. I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi. I think that's 2 Sam Jackson quotes for me. Well, I forget what's next. Well, actually, no, I remember. We're sort of done phase 1 of exploring this town, so we'll leave it at that, and I'll see you all in the next video, and we'll check out the Great Glacier, and that'll probably be at least 2 videos. I'll see you there!